Hello, Monsters of here, and welcome back to Total War Warhammer 2 Mortal Empires, part 9 of my Eltharion campaign, where we've started our offensive against the Greenskin hordes. That's right, we're throwing our all. We've only got one army though. This is fine, right? I'm sure they can't have more than 3 or 4 stacks. It's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. So fighting, who's this guy? Drak Beastmasher. There he is. So he is one of the lords added by Modz, and he's a big Savage Orc boy. He's got big Savage Orc bonuses. Fortunately, our archers are just tearing through these Savage Orc boar boys, and we've got Eltharion coming down just to block them from flanking us over there. Meanwhile, they're just milling about in the centre because, of course, the AI is broken on defensive ambush battles, so that's nice. So riddling them with arrow fire as they just decide to run straight past all of my archers. So thanks, guys. They do have 4 fucking giants, though. Look at these lads. I mean, they're wearing less clothes than giants usually wear, and I'm not generally in favour of that. Like, you know, if you've got it, flaunt it, but these guys wandering around like British tourists at Chavarotti. Probably all called like Brian or Greg. Mike. Anyway, having dealt with the incoming cavalry issue, we can now concentrate on taking out the giants. They do have a huge health pool. 12,000 hit points, 12,500 hit points. Plus, of course, they've got 25% physical resistance. So, yeah, that's good. They're just big arrow sponges, basically. Big old arrow sponges. However, we can probably capture old Beastmasher here and stick him in our dungeon. A normal, totally normal dungeon. It's a normal room. Not the nipple clamps. They're just there for fun. I mean, for work purposes. Anyway, so lots of arrows coming in, hitting this savage giant. You can see he just does not. He's just soaking it up. Like, who cares? Who cares? I cannot believe these wolf chariots have only lost 2 members. Oh, maybe about 3. And now the rest, because they were so low on health that each one probably didn't have much health left. Yeah, there we go. They're going down. We also have our reinforcements, who are also peppering the Greenskins with liberal amounts of arrow fire. And we're going to have to move up to deal with it. I mean, we've killed most of the enemy army. See lots of arrows coming down, hitting those savage giants. It's just taking a lot of arrows to bring them down. That's fine. Time is something we have plenty of. Ammo, also something we have plenty of, because we've got basically replenishing ammunition. So, because of Eltharion, we just have all the ammo in the world, which means as long as I just sit here, we can just fill them full of arrows. Where are we getting those arrows? Who knows? Probably not important. But we're going to now deal with Beastmasher. So, concentrated missile fire directly on him, lock him in place. That's a lot of arrows coming in there. He is... Yep, warm the nipple clamps up, boys. Do you warm nipple clamps? I guess you would. I mean, I'm not an expert in these things, but it's just polite, isn't it? Although, I guess maybe if it was that kind, you probably wouldn't. You'd probably make them chillier. Your torturer would have cold hands, wouldn't he? That's what you'd do. There we go. Giants slowly being dispatched through sheer weight of missile fire. And of course, sans their general. And they're going to get sad pretty soon and all run away. There we go. It's all coming together. Okay, so that's 1 Greenskin army down. However many more... I'm going to be shocked by the number of armies they have, aren't I? Almost certainly. I mean, they've only got 16 settlements. How many armies can they have? Feels like famous last words, that, doesn't it? Zero losses, I think, is, you know, acceptable. That seems fine. I don't really need the influence. I'm just going to take experience, I think.
No better.
I'm just going to take this bit. Oh, hello. Hello. I think we've got... incoming. That's fine, though. We captured Drak Beast Basher. So that's exciting. We can indoctrinate him, send him back. There might be even another one. We just indoctrinate everyone.
The winds are mine.
Well, there's a lot of strange incidents. And Zealots of Slannesh. Well, Malik is going to have his hands full, isn't he? Normally it's just with his mother. So, Beast Basher. Hello. What can we get if we interrogate you? We can get Miroir. Nah, I'm just going to...
They will believe.
We twist his nipples until he's like, do you expect me to talk, Eltharion? I was like, no, Mr. Beast Basher. I expect you to... Actually, yes, I do expect you to talk and also send me some money. Thanks very much. Very kind. Lord's Army Expert Charge Defense. Ooh. Hello, sexy. Let's give you evasion.
Prince
Right, what's this? This is Gormok Legbiter. Your stitch up. We almost have defences at Ekram, which would be nice. But let's see. Can we? Don't run away. Just die. There we go. Right. Let's lock you up as well. The only problem with Eltharion is, of course, you have to fight all of the battles to capture the lords, because you can't capture them just by auto-resolve. So you have to put the work in. Now, I know for a fact that the AI Eltharion can use the Warden's Cage ability. So does that mean he can indoctrinate your lords? Should he actually use it on the right lord at the right time and win a battle? Which, admittedly, all of those things are very unlikely to happen. But still, in theory, could it? In theory. Now, Eltharion has landed in amongst these orcs and goblins to attack the enemy lord, because we want him for our stun dungeon, normal dungeon. They've also got a giant, so we need to take that. He's only got 51 hit points, make that 0 hit points, and down he goes. We've locked the enemy general in a warden's cage, but have I been too early? Have I shot my load a little bit early here? Because he's not going down very quickly. Cavill is jumping in to try and save the situation. Will we get him before? Did we get him in time? Maybe he's dead. Did it's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, but the enemy general is dead and his army is in flight. Okay.
They will toil for Yvresse.
They will. Maybe. I don't know why I picked that. It's a bit... Never mind. Oh, God.
Prince Eltharion.
Okay, we're going to head back. I mean, at least this rate, we're going to have plenty of people to lock up, aren't we? So you are also getting indoctrinated.
A useful asset.
Indeed. What an asset. Let's upgrade you.
Unto death.
You have successfully...
Yes, I know. Go on, piss off. Right. Okay, so that means that now any enemy of the elves that lands on Ulth 1 is now going to get riddled with mist. So that sucks for them. And we are ambushing here because we have potentially Dark Elf and undead fleets heading towards us, so we can bop those. And I mean, last episode we didn't have anyone to attack, and now look at us. As you know, oh, it's a target-rich environment. Holy shit! What a time to be alive for the moment. Yeah, I'm gonna. Yeah, sure. Thanks, Metal Face. I'll take that. And we've got the ambush. Ah, oh, hello, Gormog Legbiter. Well, these ambushes seem to be doing quite well. As long as we can keep ahead of the sheer weight of numbers that they can throw at us, we should be fine. If we've got Savage Orcs charging on our... Oh, no, it's not even Savage Orcs, it's just Orc Boar Boys. Orc Boar Boys are pretty bad, to be honest. Yeah, they charge into us, they do very little damage, and they die horribly. So that's good for us anyway. Reinforcements coming in on the flank over there. Don't need them. Do not need them. Our little war kitties running down those orc boys, taking them out, no problem. Yeah, the ones that charged into us did very little damage. Now, we do need to try and take this Goblin Great Shaman captive if we can. That would be the dream. He's moving around quite a bit, though. He's tricky to pin down. Unless we use the Warden's Cage on him, and that way we'll literally pin him down, and then we can probably kill him out. Over here, we're taking out the Snotting Pump Wagons with the War Kitties. They seem to be doing okay with that. That's all good. Unfortunately, we do have several units of Orc Ball Boys coming back, and I have not noticed because I'm busy trying to pick off the Goblin Great Shaman, which means these War Lions are about to get charged, and that's going to sting. Yep, their health is going down quite rapidly. Fortunately, they're quite fast. They should be able to outrun the Orc Ball Boys when they inevitably rout. Eek. Right, we've been trying to kill the Goblin Great Shaman. We've winged him a few times, but he keeps sticking... Yeah, right, lock him down, that's it. And now shoot him full of arrows. That's the key. So staple his legs to the ground and then shoot him full of arrows. That's what we should have been doing from the start. And it works. There we go. He goes down. We're getting the old... We've got the... You know, Casino Royale. We've got one of those chairs with the hole in the middle. It's a wicker chair, a little hole. It's a good little... It's a torture device. It's not sexy. Unless you've got Daniel Craig in it, I guess. Anyway, so we're picking off the Orc Blacks. Of course, the Black Orcs are heavily armoured, but some of our missiles are armour-piercing, so that's good. That's it. Get out of here. Get out of here, you lot. You're all dead. One more army down. Probably a fair few left to go. Well, poor War Lions, but yeah, they'll be fine. I'm just going to take the experience, I think. Oh, that's a lot of orcs. That's a lot of orcs. That's a lot of orky boys, isn't it? Hello, orky boys. Can we win that one, do we think? Maybe. It's a lot of stuff. We could just retreat and then... Do we have Lightning Strike? I was thinking suspicion we don't. Can we take both of them? Can we take both of them? It's worth a shot, isn't it? It's worth a shot. I mean, worst case scenario, everyone dies. That's worst case. Some detractors will say that I've bitten off more than I can chew and this is a terrible idea. And those people are almost certainly right. This is a terrible plan. I am camping in the corner because what else can I do? Yeah, the main problem here is that we have to kill a lot of greenskins before they reach us, and I don't think we can. I probably should have retreated. Retreating is probably a sensible plan. What I've done here is not. We've got two ranks, basically. The front rank is there to keep the greenskins at bay for a little while, and then the second rank is there to shoot everything that they can see. We've got a third rank. They are also to shoot things that we, you know, basically anything. So our spears should do pretty well against this. I mean, the first wave should be okay. So you're slamming into our ranks there, but we do have charge defense. So that won't be doing too much damage. So we're holding for the moment. Units pulling back. We do have a couple of enemy characters landing in the midst of our Athel Tamara Faith Bearers, and the Faith Bearers on this flank taking a big old charge. But they do have, I think they've got expert. Do they have expert charge defense? They do. All of our units have charge defense, so that's good. Though the spearmen over here are they're just shattered. They are gone. There's a big old hole in our line, which is what we got the second line for. That's what they're there for. So that's good. That's it. Keep shooting. I know you've got a low rate of fire, but maybe, like, you know, with things as they are, maybe picking the pace up a little bit might help. Just throwing it out there. Nice little Bernie attack there, but we do have a savage giant in our midst, smashing the Lothern Sea Guard to pieces, and they're already through onto our second rank, and that's not good. That's bad news. Eltharion and Cavill are taking on the enemy characters. We've got Sneak, who is going down. Down he goes. And then we've also got Musk and Dralg Brainbasher. And here's where we're in trouble, because if we're not shooting, we're not doing damage. And if we're engaged in melee, we're not shooting. There goes the what. I mean, looking at the numbers here, it's not great. Our numbers are dropping far faster than the Greenskins. That's bad news. I definitely should have retreated from this battle. This is a terrible idea. I'm not surprised, to be honest. If I were them, I'd be fleeing too. Eltharion is down too. 532 hit points. Did I not give him the healing doobree? He's got poison attacks, but he doesn't seem to be healing. He's not. There's no heals. Not a heal. Never mind. That's fine. Cavill is still fighting Black Orcs and a Black Orc Big Boss. Yes, again, not surprised. They probably have the right... There's a horde of Greenskins directly in front of them. I mean, we've taken out quite... I mean, they've taken out more elves than we have Greenskins, so that's how that's going. We're going to charge Silverhelms in, because why not at this point? Why not? Give it a shot, eh? See what happens. I say, worst case, everyone dies. Yeah. So, this was a mistake. I think it's fair to say. Looking at the numbers here, I mean, we've killed almost 1,000 Greenskins, but they've killed significantly more elves, which would be bad. And I've charged Eltharion back in to be like, well, maybe it won't, you know, maybe he'll be okay. Turns out, nope, he is not going to be okay. Nope, he's dead. He's super dead. I mean, charging him in 5, I mean, to be honest, this battle's lost at this point. I realise that. Too many orcs. Just way too many orcs.
Our allies are fleeing.
And now they've swarmed all over us. Army loss is taking effect, understandably so. And yep, we're pulling out. We're out of here. Yeah, I did think that was probably too many orcs. We're fine as long as we can keep them at range. As soon as they get close, though, they will
Retreat!
fucking annihilate us. And that's a lot of orcs. Might have to run away. I say might. I mean, I definitely will have to run away.
The gods forsake us.
Okay, let's get... Aleth, you're up. Yep, Alice. Yeah, that's what I said. Run! Run, Alice, run!
What?
Are you far enough away?
Let me think about it.
Did you march?
Stop right off.
You are marching. You might be okay there. Right, we're gonna have to run away. We did, however, get a prisoner, so we can indoctrinate
Swear
them.
fealty to Moranian's memory.
And what does this do? Interrogated. We don't really do much interrogation. This is... Sure, let's do that one.
Stronghold for the ages.
Yep. Okay, so you know, it's fine.
Master of High Magic.
Where did they go? I thought they were following me.
Gifted advisor.
Okay, let's go and... Well, should we... Could attack you, but you do have lasers.
High magic.
How do I feel about lasers? Am I okay with lasers, or am I... I'm kind of anti-lasers, to be brutally honest. Lasers, not the best. Let's get defences there. And, I mean, defences here are probably a good shout, aren't they, considering we now have incoming! Although, maybe it's drawn off enough armies to give the dwarves a chance to survive. They have 2 settlements left, so, you know, maybe they'll be okay. Maybe. I mean, Gringotts have dropped to rank... I'm fairly sure they were rank 3 before. Now they're rank 6. So, you know, we've given them a bopping. It's just they just threw everything at us at the same time. And that was evidently not okay. Wasn't the best, was it? What can we get here? Shadow Walk, we don't really have that. Don't really care about that. Don't really care about that. Oh, hello. I mean, yeah, he's a renegade, but fuck it. The rest of the wicked. Yes, please. And Bowmaster would be good. Ambush success chance. That could come in useful. We can get Shadow King as well. I'm not so into that. Oh, what else could we have? Sure. Cavil, you are immortal, aren't you? So you'll be absolutely fine. Yen, not so much. She's not so good. You know, we could have used really some more spells. That some nice AoEs would have been pretty good, but we didn't have any AoEs, so I had to try and kill all of the orcs the old-fashioned way, and didn't work out. And there's no point recruiting more units for you at the moment, because if you don't manage to recruit these guys and get free of this, you're going to get overrun anyway. At least we gave them a good, you know, a bloody nose, didn't we? We killed a couple of stacks and then beat up some more. So I reckon we should be okay there. I don't want to deal with lasers. And Gorgazan, we'll upgrade to you, we'll upgrade to you, we'll upgrade to you. I wonder if we can get... Not you. I don't want to hear about your chafing. Get your chafing out of here. You creepy bastard.
Right. Approach us, friend, and make your offer.
Yes, I will.
Yes.
Little trade agreement there. We've got trade agreements out to the wazoo. Is there anyone we... Oh, hello.
Sigma's will.
You have a proposal?
I
We
do.
are willing to hear it.
Oh, good.
Fine.
Who can trade with me? Who will buy my pots today? Is there anyone who... I thought there was more people that could. Oh, yes, there we go.
Yes.
You have a proposal? We are willing to hear it.
It's that one.
Agreed.
Okay, good. Lovely. I mean, worst case scenario, everyone in the Badlands dies and I have to send a new expedition over, which is fine. That's okay. We can do that. Oh, they've got even more armies. Lovely. Yeah, I don't think... Okay, so that's at least 4 stacks then. Yes, we're running away. Okay, so they've got at least 4 stacks there, which is not what we really want.
I promise no more than that.
You want a military alliance. Sure. Oh, Malekith has landed. See if we can indoctrinate Malekith. Yeah, so they've definitely got like at least 4 stacks. Make that 5. 5.5. 4.5. No, 4.5.
Twilight is here.
Do we fall back to... You know what? Let's knock that down.
My realm.
We're going to run over here. And basically, we're going to hole ourselves up at Galbaraz and hope for the best.
Shadow Stalker.
That's key. We're just gonna hole ourselves up there. It's gonna be absolutely fine.
High Elven Archmage.
You know what we should do is like get When Eltharion's healed up, it's going to take 3 turns. Do we take... I do hate fucking Imric. He's such a knob. He is fast, though.
The sea churns.
Does it, though? Okay.
I wield the winds.
Okay, we're going to head this way.
Archmage marches.
We're going to head this way. We're going to get Imric. This is going to cost us a chunk of change. And... is there anyone... We've got Lawmasters, we've got mages. Okay.
Glory awaits.
Yeah, noted. Right, okay, so we can go and get... He's got a dragon horn. Of course he fucking does. So let's grab that. And we can't take that yet.
My plan is wrong.
Okay. How much money is this making us? 309. Alright. We'll knock that down. We'll get the Dragon Prince building. You are pretty good. Right, we'll do something like that. Meanwhile...
Not one Druki on Nagaryth.
No. Well, I've got some bad news for you. Because there's definitely at least one Druki on Nagaryth. Right, we grab them for the moment. We retreat back to Galbaraz.
So shall I.
Did we lost the Knights of Torgaval, didn't we? Well, I mean, are they going to be that useful? No. Basically, we're going to need a force to come and rescue Eltharion. And it looks like Prince Imric is going to be the one to do it. So, lucky Eltharion.
Be sure you do not waste my time.
Although, he's a little bit beaten up, but he's fine. He's okay, don't worry about it. Right. So, the orcs have not retaken Dragonhorn Mine, which is a bit weird. It does mean they're going to be busy elsewhere, which is good, I guess. So, what we need to do... is get the dragon... Right, so we need this one.
Master of high magic. Set sail.
I'm going to play a little... I'm just worried they may have more armies in the vicinity. Fuck it, let's go for it. Yeah, we're being a lot raided. We're being a lot raided.
Burden of the Shadowlands.
So we're going to pull back to Galbaraz and get defenses.
There is only vengeance.
Uh-huh. Let's... basically anything with a bow.
Not one Druki on Nagaryth. When Loic dances, so shall I.
I wonder if we can...
Not
hang on.
ever. Hunt. Ambush.
If we can get a little... I don't... right. Are we... Right, regional raiding. We're being raided there and there, but that's fine. So, if we can lure Grom in, we might be able to kill him. Let's do something like that. So we lure him in, we kill him. That's the plan. It's a simple plan. It's a two-step plan.
Inferior to the Asur.
Two-step plan. Two-step. So we got that one. Let's get rally.
Bring down the canvas.
That's going to take 4 turns to build. That's fine. We can... Right, so we got those. Let's get a little front line. Let's not worry about this. Let's see if we can lure Grom in. If we can lure Grom in, we can indoctrinate him as well. That's going to give us more income. And what the fuck is the... Oh, it's you guys. Oh, it's you guys. Well, I wanted this, didn't I? I did want this. And I've got it. Is this good? Maybe. He's got a dragon. That's... It's not ideal, but that's fine. We'll worry about that next time. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.